Hello there, and welcome to this film review about The Shining, the mini-series. And I'm here to tell you why it's better than the Jack Nicholson version. So, let's press on. Now, over the last few months I've been reading lots of Stephen King books. My favourites obviously being Misery, which is epic as a book, and very good as a film, but I think the book is so much better. It's graphic and it's gory. So I read Misery first, and then I picked up The Shining, which I cannot get rid of. So if you want to buy this book, get in touch. And the book, again, is different from the film. And at that point in time, I only realised there was only one film, which was the Jack Nicholson one. And a few years ago I did watch the Jack Nicholson version, and I kind of felt like, yeah, okay, this is a good film, but I've never read the book, so I don't know whether it corresponds. But then I read the book, and I thought the book was absolutely fantastic. And again, it's a book where you just can't put it down. It's such a great, terrific book. You know, it's suspense all the time, and you know. It's got quite a variation of themes. It's got, you know, a bit of sex, it's got a bit of gore, it's got a bit of graphic, you know, disturbing stuff. But it's a very good book. After reading The Shining, I read a couple of books. I read 50 Shades of Grey, which, again, was another book. I could not put it down. And then it got to the bit when Christian introduces that woman into his life and how he is really sexually experimental. And I threw it down. I said, no, this book has gone from romance to pure lust, and I don't like that, because it was so romantic in the beginning, and my heart was beating because it was so romantic, and then it went right into lust, and I didn't like that. Because, you know, I was thinking, right, 50 Shades of Grey, it's going to be pure sex anyway. But then I realised that it wasn't. And it was really beautifully written at the start. And then it goes into all that lusty, sexy stuff. And, yeah, that's fine. But, no, it's not good. Anyway, then I found out a few days ago that there was a mini-series of The Shining. Because apparently Stephen King didn't like The Shining with Jack Nicholson. And said, okay, I want to make a new one. And quite frankly, what's good about this mini-series is that it follows the book to the letter. You know, probably nearly every scene from this book is in that film. I call it a film, it's not really, but it is sort of like a film. You know, what I was thinking in my head when I was reading this book, you know, because when you read a book, you have to think it up in your head, you know, what's going on. What I was thinking is in that mini-series. My imagination of what I was seeing in the book was in that miniseries. I could picture everything and where everything was, and that is what I saw in that miniseries, if that makes sense. Okay, the actors aren't brilliant. When it first started, in part one, you thought, who are these people? Why are they actors? They're shit. The start of it, they sort of say their lines as if, you know, it's just natural, like, oh my god, your head is bleeding. And they just sort of like, you know, they don't even seem to react very well. But as it goes on, they get better. Yeah, and I think what's good about this one is that they explore Danny much more, which I don't think is even a theme in The Shining with Jack Nicholson. I haven't seen it for ages. I've only ever actually seen it once, so I don't know. But I will watch this again, and again, and again, and again, and again, because I love it. I think it's great. When you've read the book, and then you see that, you think, wow, it's like bringing that book to life. And I encourage anyone who's read that book to watch this. Don't watch the Jack Nicholson, don't waste your time on it. Read the book, watch that. You will see pure similarities. There is a lack of horror. I mean, I feel they could have pushed it a bit more, like having scenes where the characters engage in sort of sex and also engage in horror, because like they push it a bit but they don't push it far enough. And you'd think with Stephen King as the director or whatever, or the producer, that they would do that, but they don't, and that's a shame. What do I say to Stephen King? I say to you, get this book and make it into a mini-series. I might actually ask him myself. Celebrities don't seem to answer me when I say things to them. Like Matt Groening, I wrote a letter to and I said to him, you know what, don't you again get rid of Futurama. Bloody put it back on. There are so many things you could do with it. I mean, it's like, in my opinion, there aren't enough things to watch in this world. You know, there's either good stuff and there's bad stuff. And, you know, things like that, you know, the miniseries, are things that I enjoy to watch. I can sit down and really enjoy that. Whereas some things I just can't. You know, there's either too much to think about or Doctor Who is one of them. I mean, how much you have to think watching that. And Stand By Me, I can't watch it anymore. Stand By Me, I think there's too much to think about. The fact that someone can have a friend like that. I've really just sort of given up with life at the moment. I mean, I can't see... to me, every week is sort of agony until I actually win some money and become a millionaire. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's a crazy idea. But I think it's possible. If normal people, just normal people, can win the lottery, then surely I can. I mean, maybe I won't. But you don't know that. I'm going to keep trying until I die, because I want that house. In my head, I can see the house that I'm going to have. And that is what I'm going to work for. I work every day. People call me a layabout because I just sit here and don't go out. I like being a hermit crab. People may not like that, but I do. I like sitting indoors and just being here. I don't really like going out into the world. Maybe that's because I'm very shy at the moment and haven't got much confidence, which is why I don't want to go out. But because there have been times when I've just sort of gone out and think, oh my God, people are looking at me. And everyone's staring at me, what they're doing. And I felt really bad and really closed and claustrophobic in a world of lots of people. But, you know, I like being indoors. I like, you know, just relaxing and doing a bit of computer work and watching something. I like that. Maybe that's a routine I've got into, but that's what I like. And I think I don't want to get this video any more than 12 minutes. So I'm going to say goodbye. But hopefully to those Stephen King fans out there, I have satisfied them with this small video. Yeah, so in the future I am going to read Doctor Sleep, possibly. It's going to be a Christmas present of mine, but I don't know whether it'll be any good. It's sort of a sequel to The Shining, so we don't know. The Shining was excellent, so I suppose Doctor Sleep will be excellent as well. And yeah, I've got Postmortem by Patricia Cornwall to read, and at the moment I'm reading Psycho by someone Bloch. Robert Bloch, is it? I don't know. Which is okay. I don't think it's that good, but it's okay. You know, it's sort of really short. I didn't expect it to be that short, but it is. You know, forgive me for saying this, but at the moment, obviously, we're watching I'm a Celebrity, and I can't help but think of David, the fashion designer in I'm a Celebrity, and just think of Norman Bates, because the two just sort of, when I'm imagining this book, I'm seeing David, because David's sort of camp character, a bit sort of overweight, possibly, and a bit shy, and that's why I'm seeing David. I mean, that's probably really bad, but that's what I'm thinking. After that, it'll probably be Christmas, and I'll be reading Doctor Sleep. So yeah. As for Christmas, I'm trying my hardest, like I do every year, to feel Christmassy. It's so tough. I mean, if you're a child watching this, or, you know, a teenager, I tell you, it's so difficult to get Christmassy when you're older. Well, it is for me anyway. I find it so difficult. You know, building yourself up so that when you come to Christmas Day, you are so excited. Because it comes once a year, and you have to get so excited. I find the best way to do that is to watch the Muppets Christmas Carol, because that fills me with so much excitement and joy and Christmassy feeling. On the subject of animations, apparently, well, actually, maybe I'll do another video, actually, talking about that other subject, because, you know, I haven't done a blog for ages, so, you know, it all just sort of comes up. And here's Damsy again. Damsy, oh, I just touched something I shouldn't. Yes, hello, Damsy. Yes. Say goodbye, Damsy. Bye-bye. Yep, because a lot of people wanted to see my cat, and here he is. Hello. Yes, Damsykins, Damsy poos, Damsy. So yes, I think my cat wants attention now, so I'm going to have to leave you. Goodbye.